In the past, whenever I used to try something new, for example, working out or learning about finances, etc., well, I used to literally just go out there into the world and start performing that activity. And then I used to be hit with a bunch of roadblocks and problems. What I realized about this approach was that this approach of just starting an endeavor, of going down a path that you know nothing about, was rather time consuming. Think of it as this way. It's like you are trying to reach a particular destination, but without a map. You do not know where the shortcuts are or where the potholes lie. What books literally do is show you where the shortcuts are and where the potholes lie. They make your journey to a given destination significantly quicker and easier. They allow you to learn from the mistakes of an individual who has already been down that path that you currently travel. That individual is the author of the book. Like, take for example, I had been trying to form healthy habits for ages and I had some success with it, but it was rather slow and I additionally faced a lot of setbacks in the process. Then I read this book called Atomic Habits by James Clear. This book is pretty much all about setting habits. So what I now essentially had was a map to the destination that I wished to reach. The destination was the ability to set habits. The map was the book, which listed out a bunch of tools, techniques, or shortcuts to make the journey easy. And the author was the individual who had already traveled that path and knows all about it. He has mastered the navigation of that one particular path. Take any topic for that matter. I'm pretty sure there is a book on that topic that already exists. For example, on the topic of gaining strength in the gym, there's this excellent book called Power to the People by Pavel Tsatsouline. So prior to reading this book, I was not making strength gains in the gym because I did not know what was the quickest path to my destination. I was rather relying on trial and error. I was literally just reinventing the wheel. I did not know what were the best sets and reps or the best lifts one must do to gain strength. A perfect analogy to this situation would be something like this. Imagine someone asked you to make a car, and instead of looking at all the existing blueprints of cars that are out there designed by experts in the field of automobiles, you started designing a car from scratch. The wheels, the engine, etc., etc. Think about how much longer that approach would take you and how much effort and resources it would cost you to take such an approach. And even then, you might not come up with a design that is better than someone who is an expert at it. This is exactly what you're doing at the moment if you're not reading books. You're walking a path that you know nothing about, and you're more than likely walking in circles or missing shortcuts. Shortcuts which could accelerate the progress in that domain by years. The way that I now approach life is as follows. I find a topic or a hobby or a business idea or a habit that I'm really interested in. Then I read a book on that topic written by someone who has traveled that road or accomplished a lot in that domain. This allows me to greatly accelerate the time it would take to fully understand that domain. You save yourself from a lot of different headaches. Like, this is not the first time I have started a YouTube channel. I've probably created one like 2 or 3 times in the past and just quit all of them because I was not getting the views that I thought I should be getting. It was not until I read this book called The YouTube Formula did I realize how unreasonable my prior expectations were for a new YouTube channel. It was not until I read this book that I understand what works and what doesn't in the world of YouTube. There you have it, folks. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to drop a like, and if you're interested in content that revolves around self-improvement in all domains of life, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Until next time, peace.